Last look at that today's special that will be legend. That's coming up in about 15 minutes. And then, of course, if you want to ask about his secret sale pan, go to hsn.com. But we're to dive right in. As we said, Chef Curtis Stone is our #1 brand here at HSN. Everything that he does goes on to be a customer pick. He's sold well over 3 million pans here. He's also legendary for the food that he brings to us. So hopefully you can continue to ask about the surf and turf, the lobster tail and the steak that we just had on board with. But right now, we're doing your 3-piece slide-out set. Now, this is basically like another today's special. There's a very interesting story behind this one because, you know, when I say that Chef listens to his customers, he most definitely does, but he also listens to his family, especially his kids. So I will let him tell that story, but I can tell you right now, we've got it on sale. We're taking more than $20 off. It's part of our 5-pay flex pay weekend. That is part of our first big sale of the year, of course. And then it's like buy one pan, get another pan, get another pan. All you do is pick your color of choice. We do have it in the turquoise. There's your red. Now, we do have some of the cherry red, Allison? Yes? Yes, no, maybe? I'm gonna double check. Okay, we have about 1,000 only of that cherry red, which that's kind of a curated or a closed edition color on the pan. There's my slate blue, the black, or the white. 721330, of course, it has that one-of-a-kind DuraPan Nonstick coating. Chef, I have to defer to you, though. There's such a cute story behind this set. So I'll kind of defer to you and your expertise, but you listen to everybody when you create your products, don't you?
Even my beautiful 9-year-old, Hudson. Now, he's always listening to me talk about pans and developing ideas and whatever, of course. He's in the kitchen with me a lot. And he came to me one morning and said, Dad, what if you did a pan that didn't have one side and then things could slide out of it? And I said, well, mate, if it didn't have a side, the food would end up all over the cooktop. And he said, no, Dad, and he drew it. And this is what he drew. He drew a square pan and he said, you know, you just push one side down. And I was like, you know what, buddy? That could kind of work. So here it is, you guys. It is a 3-piece cookware set. It is the perfect little slide-out set, and wow, does it work well. And I'm about to get into it and show you. Now, even the lobsters that we were just cooking a moment ago, let me go ahead and grab that for you and just slide them on out. It's that simple, you guys. Now, of course, it's DuraPan, so when it comes to doing the cleanup, all you're gonna do here is get a towel, get on in there, and just give that a real quick wipe, and then throw in your next thing. So, of course, my next thing will be some beautiful filet mignons. I'm gonna crank it up. Now, if you see this, what I'm cooking on, you guys, this is my beautiful new induction burner. See how when I put it down, it automatically comes on? And by the way, when I pick it up, it automatically turns it off. The one thing you won't have noticed is the beeping. You know why? Because I removed the beep. I was so sick of induction burners beeping at me that I said, no, I don't want beeping all the time. So we got rid of the beep for you. You will love it. It's got 1,800 watts, so very, very powerful. I mean, look at this. I've thrown my little grass-fed beef sliders in here. You'll find them at hsn.com. I can't talk about them because Marlo might come to my house and beat me up because I've got to save some food for her for her good eating show on Monday. But if you get the grill press, you guys, the grill press will hold them all down and give you that perfect sear. So from those gorgeous filet mignons to that beautiful sliders there, have a look at my breakfast. Eggs, bacon, tomatoes, and I mean, talk about a slide-out pan. Look at that. It is the perfect breakfast pan. I'm just going to get this out of the way, Vanessa, so we can see what we're doing, thanks. And then I've got some shrimp here. I'm going to toss those shrimp in, and again, just slide them around that pan, and once they're done, they'll just slide on out the front. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic, I'm going to add some shallots, and I'm going to add a little parsley. Very, very simple preparations, you guys. But wow, when you get the flavors right, and that's simple, you let the sort of ingredients speak for themselves, just beautiful. Now, I'm not sure whether I can talk about this one or not, Shannon, but it is a little silicone handle. It does just slide straight on there. It's just like our other silicone handles, but now we've done it for the stick handle variety. Okay, moving on down, I've got my pancakes here. Have a look at this. You guys, we've done a whole breakfast kit, by the way. Well, it's probably not quite ready for a turn, but I'm going to push my luck and get under there with my spatula. Now, this, you guys, is the turner out of my 3-piece utensil set. So here it is. I promise we'll send you all the same color, but I haven't got quite a matching set in front of me. You get the spurtle, the spoon, and a turner, and let me tell you, they're all fabulous. The turner especially is very flexible in the head, so you can get right under anything that it is that you're cooking. Let's go back down this end because my steaks are ready for a turn. You saw me crank that up nice and high. Have a look at how intense you can get that sear. You know, and that's one of those great things about cooking on induction, and cooking on this induction in particular, 1800 watts. It broils water twice as fast as your gas hob. It doesn't heat up the whole kitchen. It works under electromagnetic currents, which actually bring that power to it, which I just think is so, so fabulous. I'm going to remove my little grill press. I've got a little bit of cheese going onto my burgers here, or my sliders, I should say. And even this greasy pan, you think to yourself, oh my goodness, that's going to be a real mess. Now, we didn't put any oil, but of course, when you cook burgers and sliders and that kind of stuff, you will get a little bit of fat render out. That's normal, and that's okay. I'm coming back down here, and I'm just going to give my shrimp a shake. Now, while I wait for this to cook, I'm going to my oven, Shannon, and then the mic is yours, my love, because I want you to be able to tell everybody about all the beautiful things we have for them. I'm going to go on there with my silicone handle. Oh, look at this macaroni and cheese. Thanks, Vanessa. I mean, talk about a beautiful side dish. And look, guys, you literally just slide that. That was a 9-year-old that invented this pan. What's wrong with me that my 9-year-old invents that and I didn't figure it out first? Thanks, Huddy.
Well, and Chef, you know, everybody, you don't have to be 9 years old to appreciate the simplicity and the efficiency by design. You know, whether you're throwing them in a dishwasher or you just they rinse out underneath the sink. They're practically self-cleaning. You should realize this price adjustment was done as part of our first big sale of the year here at HSN. That means 5-pay flex pay, everything on the air or off air, 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee, of course. But you get the 7-inch, the 9-inch, and the 11-inch. So the 7, the 9, and then the 11. And then, of course, they all nest together. If you want the silicone handles for your long stick Curtis Stone cookware, this was also by special request. But we have the final 1,000 of those. Chef, the other thing is, this shape pan was something that your customers had requested a while ago. But they're smart. They know you can actually cook more stuff in this square footage, can't you?
You get up to 60% more cooking surface, which is really cool. Now, Shannon, you're seeing me use my induction here on a multiple settings. You can use this as sous vide. You can use it as the plate temp, the power mode. There's 4 different settings here that work so brilliantly well. And have a look at those gorgeous sliders. I don't have enough buns, but I got a bit greedy when I was putting them on. I said, I don't want 4, I want 6. But watch this, Shannon. The best part, of course, with all my DuraPans is the cleanup, or lack thereof, because all you're going to do is wipe that pan clean every single time and then start cooking again. So if I want to make a caramel, I just throw some sugar in there and make a caramel. And to Hudson's point, the caramel won't end up all over the table, Dad. We're not going to open it all the way up, just half the way up, and he's right. So I'm moving down here. I'm going to get back onto my stir fry. I've thrown some chicken in here. In fact, I might turn this into some nice fajitas. So it really does make you a very competent cook when you, oh yes, I'd love to take a phone call. Who do we have?
Well, Barb in Ohio is standing by. Hey, Barb, you're live with Chef Curtis Stone. You got to tell him what you love about your his cookware. Hi there, Barb.
Chef Curtis
Hi, Barb.
Stone.
How are you?
I'm great, thank you. Your cookware is the best. It's the easiest cleanup.
Is it as easy as I make it look on television?
On right now, both for me and my son, your last visit, because I got him using your cookware, so I'm building up his cookware for him because he'd never had a new piece of cookware. He loves it. I had to explain to him, because we, you know, obviously with everything going on, we didn't have a Christmas together, but I sent the box to him and I said, when you open the box, it's not a mistake. There's nothing wrong with the cookware. because he doesn't watch the show. He doesn't watch like I do and buy like I do. But I had to let him know, hey, these are great pants.
He's like, why are you sending me cookware, Mum?